Well, hello, and welcome back to Cozy Couch Corner for another episode of Tea and Tarot. I wonder if that's up a straight. Oh dear, I shouldn't have touched it. Thought it was a bit of an angle. Anyway, we are here. Um, got sunshine and blue skies. It's cold, but there's sunshine and blue skies. I've had the central heating on and the electric fire on this morning because it was about 12 degrees C in here, which was not good. It used to really keep the heat in here, and I'm not sure why it's not at the minute. But anyway, I'm warm enough now. So, when I was preparing for this, what did I get? Right, I can see it. I asked if things were going to speed up as we move towards the year of the fire horse, which I think starts on the 17th of February, but I haven't checked. I think the last time I looked, it said, I'm ask an expert. I'm not an expert on that. But anyway, and I thought things were going to speed up, and I got no. But it's going to be like more truths coming out or more revelations, and we're going to be aware of a lot more things. But it's kind of going to be like on a diagonal slope going up. Oh, that was too sharp. It's not that sharp. It's just. And then after the fire horses come in, and I'm not sure how long after the fire horses come in, it's going to go up exponential. So I think that's like the dominoes, isn't it? Also, where it's like one's fallen, but I haven't heard that the next one's fallen. One big one's gone, which will push the other one and push the other one. But that's not going particularly fast. But there'll still be more revelations coming out until we hit the new Chinese New Year, and then it's gonna. I'm off screen then, and then it's gonna go. I'll start over here. It's gonna go exponential. So that was interesting. Perhaps I should have stopped and tried to draw it rather than do it on screen with my finger. But you know what I mean. If you know what exponential graph looks like, it just looked like a line graph going up in a wedge until the fire was. So we just have to wait and see what comes out, don't we? But we're still being reminded that the systems of control are going to be flipped. Going to be overthrown. Sorry, I say flipped because it looked like a flip and it's overthrown. But that's not by people. So I am really quite excited to see that. I don't know how that's going to play out. It'll be interesting. But do the tarot reading, don't I? Ooh. I got some divining rods. I was interested in them ages and ages ago, and I've used them on like an open day somewhere to find water. And I just thought, I've seen someone on social media with divining rods, and I thought, do you know what? I was really interested. I'm gonna get myself some. So I've got myself some. But what I realised is how easily I can influence them to get the answer that they want. And that, or the answer that I think is, and I've got to get the nuance. I've got to work with him, and I've got to get the nuance between letting them tell me and me telling them. Yeah, that's a bit tricky. So, but I've only had like one go at them. So it's like most things, isn't it? It's like the tarot. It's just practicing and getting into it and feeling into the energy and realizing that our free will overrides things. And it's trying to step that back and let the answers come and not consciously overriding it. Anyway, that's what I'm working on at the moment anyway. And we'll get on with the tarot. Okay, I forgot to say what we're doing. Although I've already said, haven't I, before? But anyway, what good news do you have for us for Thursday, the 5th of February, 2026, please? Usually, if I try and say something when I'm doing tarot and it's wrong, I get told it's wrong. So it's a bit doing different things with the divining rod. So yeah, it's just learning it, isn't it? Oh, interesting. Do you want this way up? 5 of Cups, usually grief, and we don't know. Do we want this one? Do we want this one this way up? We want it up, right? Okay. We have the 4 of Cups again. Did we have that yesterday? I don't know. I don't know what day we have what, sometimes. I just go, oh yes, we've had that recently. Do you want this one again? Do you want it this way up? No, we want it up, right? Are we? I don't know how many we're having here. Right, is this the 5 of Wands? It's the 5 of Wands. That was pushing. Oh, I'm going to run out of space, aren't I? Right, put that one in the middle. Put that one there. Right, are we having this one as well? Oh, blimey. I'm working for it today, aren't I? 4 of Swords. Are we right? Are we having this one as well? We basically just had. Do I need any more after this? Okay. This is a good one. This way up. Well, upright. 6 of Swords. Paddling our own canoe. It's not to calmer waters. Now, I was going to say, the things that are going on in the world, I'd be surprised if it was calmer waters at the moment with all the revelations and all the rest of the stuff that's going on. Okay. And he said, okay, darling, then. I don't know why, but anyway. Okay, darling, where am I starting? I'm going to stick with that. I'm starting with the 5 of Cups. Oh, that's gone a bit lukewarm, but it's still wet. Right. 5 of Cups. And you said it's not grief. I think you said Greece. Got anything to do with Greece? No. It's just me. Yeah. No, what's going on here? Things have fallen and other things are standing up. Is this about perception? Awareness? Worldview? Reality? View of reality? Okay, so our view of reality, a lot of things have changed recently. There for most people. Our view of reality has changed. Our awareness of what's going on in the world has changed. I'm drawn to the moon, and the moon can be about illusion. We were living under an illusion. We're living under the illusion that the powers that, would you say the powers that be? The powers that be wanted us to see. But some things still remain. Right, okay, so the ones that are remaining, that's not the new reality. Are they ones that are yet to fall? Okay. So there's more things to fall. There's more things for us to be aware of and more things that are going to shift in our reality or shift in our view of reality, So is it anything significant with the fact? No, okay. I was thinking about the numbers with more cups are over and more still to fall, but no, it's not that there's less to fall. There's a lot more to fall. Okay, so get ready for more revelations and more shifting understanding of reality. The evaporation of the illusion. I can't think of the right word then. We're seeing through the illusion. It's like we're seeing behind the curtain. It's the old Wizard of Oz thing. We're seeing behind the curtain. Do you want any more on that? No. I should put them to one side. Okay. Do I want the full cut? No. Do I want... They're going to keep pushing us to see their view of reality. They're going to keep pushing the illusion. I'm on the 5 of Wands, sorry. I was directed to that rather than the other one. There's still a pushing to put out their own narrative, to put out the illusionary narrative, to have us believe their version of reality, which is their version of reality is the illusion. To have us believe the illusion. And this is on a world scale. I say world, global scale rather than sort of individual lives. At the moment, my reading seems to be much more about what's happening in the world, which really is you know, got people's attention, and this is a sort of massive world shift we're going through. So they're still pushing the illusion, and they're still going to keep pushing the illusion, and you're supposed to accept the illusion. In order to what? Keep you trapped, keep you subservient, keep you from seeing the reality. But I've got the background again, the trees, the people are standing up, and the people seeing the pushing. People are seeing the pushing. The people are getting more aware that they are pushing an illusion. They're pushing lies, not truths. They're trying to hide the truth by doubling down on the false narrative, on the lies. More and more, I'm seeing more and more trees, so more and more people are realising what's going on in the world. Okay, where do you want me to go next? Right. I'm getting releases. So I'm looking at the 4 of Swords now, which is around fear. I'm feeling trapped, but I'm getting this sort of image. So it's being released, or being revealed, being revealed. And what's being revealed? I mean, we've already got the illusion being revealed. False fear. Using fear to manipulate, using the false narrative. Telling us who or what we should fear, using fear to manipulate populations, not just individuals. Are we seeing through it, or is there going to be something? We're seeing through it. Okay, more people to see through the manipulation, the using of fear, understanding that we're expected to take certain actions based on making us fearful. and realising that that's what is happening rather than just being swept along in it. Okay, we've done that one then. Okay, which one are we going to? We're going to this one. We're not right. Six of Swords. We're paddling our own canoe. We're in charge. We're more empowered. We know which direction we're going in. And usually this one is calm waters, but not today. It's everything's getting shaken up and everything's shifting, and it needed to in the world. So it's literally, I'm just getting this, sorry, thumb in, sign language, which is straightforward. We're going straight forward. We know where we're going and we're moving forward. We're going in the direction. People are, no, they're not. What's with the trees? There were people in the other card. They're not people in this card. Okay. Is it to do with mind expanding? Awareness expanding? It's like looking at, when you look at this card in the, what do you call it? The near ground. I don't think that's the right word. Mid ground. I don't know. It's sort of sandy and rocky and possibly a bit desolate. There's not a lot of greenery. And then right in towards the background, it's all verdant and green and lush and fertile. And there's something about the fertility. But it's the fertility of our mind. A growing awareness, a growing understanding. It's still growing, and I'm not sure what else it is. Awareness, understanding, psychic abilities for people. Oh, that was it. A lot of you, and me, growing psychic abilities. Because we're going to have to rely on ourselves a lot of the time to see through the BS, the false narrative. Because often it's hard to know what's true and what isn't. That's especially out in the media and out on wherever. What is true, what isn't true, to see through the illusion. So we're intuition, psychic abilities, it's going to be increasing. That's going to get really interesting. What? I'm on the floor. We've done with that one, we have. Right. Bit of a pick and mix reading, isn't it? What are we doing with the Four of Cups? Being able to discern when somebody's speaking, whether they're speaking truth or not. Wow. And that was all. That's all of it. There we are then.